Would it be what it do, baby? Card of the daytime. Let's figure this out, alright? I'm gonna draw one card today, and I'm gonna use this 20-sided die, because I haven't learned my lesson, and it's probably gonna be some huge number. Nope. We got a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6 of Swords. Ions. So, 6s tend to represent harmony, swords representing the mind. This is kind of an ideal position of balance for your mind, the way you think, your ideology, the strategic part of you. The sword is also a tool of destruction. It's something that you should learn to use well, because otherwise you might hurt yourself and others if you don't handle it. This is why the 6, in that kind of middle position between 2 and 10, the aces are kind of beyond number. It's the perfect position. It's just abstract and mystical enough, but also just practical enough to not turn against itself, to study the world around it and figure things out in a balanced and organized way. The sword's job is to break everything down and feed it to the rest of your mind, or, in a sense, the cup. The sword is ultimately a tool of division and destruction. It's meant to cut things. For example, let's say that this is a sword. I'm gonna go hi-ya! And that was a nice clean cut there. So I cut it into its two halves, the magician and the star. The star representing this outer perspective, this rejuvenation of the world around us after a period of destruction, but generally, in the case of this deck especially, we've got the star goddess symbolism, especially in there, super deep and hardcore. So this is definitely about the expanded outside perspective of the world, our place among the stars, among the vastness of the infinite cosmos and all that poetic hippy-dippy crap. And then we've got the magician, or the magus, in this deck. Interchangeable titles, but moving on. He masters all 4 of the suits to create the illusion that makes people live their lives. He's also an extremely mental figure, kind of like, meshing really well with the sword cards. Putting them together, like, the incomprehensible majesty and colossalness of the universe around us, of the void filled with stars that we're a part of, is something that we can't really wrap our heads around, but we can project a workable illusion onto. And that's kind of essentially what science is all about. It's not about studying, literally everything, the meaning of life itself. That's more philosophy and religion's department. The point is to create an impression of the world that we can work with. And that's why the 6 of Swords is called Science.